We light this chalice as a symbol of reunion. We reunite in this sanctuary to share the flow of our hearts with one another. We gather together in ritual to celebrate our fountains of joy, to hold each other through storms of grief, to guide one another through rapids of transformation, to rest together on ponds of stillness. Together we honor the spirit of water, its many forms, and life-giving essence. Our opening words today are Learning to Love This World by Molly Hosh Gordon. We gather together this morning tenderly, like drops of dew on a leaf of grass, hopefully, like gathered raindrops in a cloud, gleefully, like water rushing in a stream to the sea, and deeply, like groundwater pulled up from a well. We gather from every direction for another year of growth and depth, for another year of companionship and hope, another year of learning to love this world. We gather like the water that joins us across all of creation, the water that connects us within and without, merging and flowing across the entire world. And I wanted to share with you, as the start of a new church year, a little bit of our values that we share as Unitarian Universalists. We begin with love. Love is the power that holds us together and is at the center of our shared values. The values we share include all the following, which we hold as inseparable and deeply interconnected. Interdependence. We honor the independent web of all existence and acknowledge our place in it. Pluralism. We are all sacred beings, diverse in culture, experience, and theology. Justice. We work to be diverse, multicultural, beloved communities where we all feel welcome and can thrive. Transformation. We adapt to the changing world. Generosity. We cultivate a spirit of gratitude and hope. And equity. We declare that every person is inherently worthy and has the right to flourish with dignity, love, and compassion. So may it be. This is our UU water ritual. We begin our water ritual with gratitude for the ice, the original stewards of our Indian River Lagoon, spelled AIS. They depend on its natural resources for its survival. And may we continue their legacy by preserving the lagoon and these lands we inhabit for future generations. The water communion you see before you today, it was created as a symbol of connectedness, of our community and our coming together for another church year. This is traditionally the time when we welcome each other back for another church year. We welcome back our friends and our members and everyone who we've met today and who we've known for many years to celebrate another year of community. It is our tradition at this time to renew our connections and to welcome those who have joined us newly or have returned to this community. This morning, we share with one another our commitment to this congregation and to each other. We ask that the members and friends of the Unitarian Universal Church of Brevard that you reaffirm with us what it means to belong not only to our congregation, but to each other as members in covenant. And open your hands in a welcoming gesture. If you wish to hold hands, you may do so as well. And we're going to read the members' affirmation on the screen with me. And we'll read together. We receive you with open hands and hearts. As you join us for another year, we once again renew our own commitment to this spiritual community. May we continue to be a welcoming space for everyone and to support one another in covenant. May it be so. Amen. You're welcome to be seated. Let's talk about the strength of water. The strength of water takes on many, many forms. Just as each of you has a unique and necessary strength that you bring to our community and to the work of love. Take a moment now to drop down into the deep wellspring of your own spirit and bathe yourself in the strength that is the groundwater of your person. And take a moment to breathe. What is your strength of water? Are you a roaring fall wearing rock away with sheer force of will? Are you a tiny drop of water in a crevice, breaking it open, slowly, steadily? Are you buoyant, like a great salt lake, practice at holding others aloft? Are you tenacious, like the mountain stream, finding your way down and around every obstacle that you face? Are you still and calm, like the pond at daybreak, offering radiant peace by your shores. Are you in touch with hidden depths pulling from a vast well? Do you soothe like the stream rising from a cup of tea? Do you dissolve away stubborn muck like water left in a pot to soak? Do you soften and smooth the edges like a creeping fog? Do you clear away distractions like a cleansing rain? Do you roll with the ebb and flow like the ocean waves? Settle your mind upon this strength, this power that is yours. Draw that strength into your heart. Draw it up into your soul. As we gather together, the many waters of this community, we'd each of you the power, each of your resilience, each of your love to make us whole. I invite you all now to reflect on this community and what it means to you. Water is both a symbol of life and a requirement for life. All living things are intimately connected to water. We share a water communion this morning as a symbol of our connection to each other in the world. So you will see on this table our communion bowl, which we're using for our joys and concerns. We begin with our legacy, and we're going to add some of our legacy water to the communal bowl. This is the living water of this congregation, which we have added over many years. It represents our connection to one another and our legacy. James, would you be kind enough? Take some of the legacy water and pour it in the Joys and Concerns bowl. We have been doing this ceremony since, I believe, 2016. So that is the water that has sustained this congregation since then. And of course, all of those people who have been a part of this congregation for many years before that. So together, let us bless these waters, which we will share with our memorial garden after the service. This is a memorial garden blessing. Like the water that swells rivers and fills the ocean, the memories of those we have loved rush through us. Sometimes they are quiet, almost as if we have forgotten. Then suddenly they flood our senses. Always those who have been a part of us remain within and around us, sustaining us like our blood, like rain. We give what we can, our gratitude, our attention, the stories we tell, the living of our days, blessed by the world they help create, and blessing the world in our turn. Together let us all say, blessed be and amen. Blessed be and amen. This morning, in congregations large and small, across the country and around the world, Unitarian Universalists are celebrating in-gathering. We hurriedly stop in our usual scramble to get out the door and fill a small bottle of jar with water from our tap to gather from our summer travels or non-travels. Does anyone actually bring in water from lakes or streams? Does any of it ever make it to the water communion? Maybe. Watershed moments, though, are turning points. Those moments always recognized in retrospect, moments that permanently alter an understanding. This morning, we come together to share insights gained on any travels, or perhaps to reflect on the everyday holiness of water that flows in abundance from our garden hose. I invite each of you now to come up to the bowl. If you've brought your own water, you're welcome to add it to the bowl. We also have cups of water there that we're going to symbolically add as well. After everyone has had a chance to share, we're all going to come up again, and then you can take some of the water with you in those vials. So you come up, you put water in. You're welcome to share at our mic or online if you would like as well as to some of the water symbolically you're bringing to our community, but you do not have to share. You can also just participate in the ritual itself. So. Up at the front, there's little vials, so I'm going to play a little bit of music, and I'm going to have everybody come on up. You're going to take water from there, and you're going to collect some, and you're going to take home a little piece of this community with you. May this water be a sign and symbol of your presence and your power. For without water, there is no life. Wherever water is present and however it is used in ritual, may this be a reminder of the life-affirming power of our covenantal faith community, the sacredness and worth of each human life, and the power of love. Amen. Our closing words, may the waters gathered here by Susan Carlson. May the waters gathered here remind us of what each of us brings to this community and of the waters that nourished us before we were even born, that continue to give us sustenance and energy for all of life's journeys. And for all the creatures of this earth, may we gratefully continue to swim to the other side. We will now extinguish our chalice. It is Thirsty by Gregory Pelly. And so we gather from the ebb and flow of our lives, thirsty for connection to ourselves, thirsty for connection to others, thirsty for connection to the larger life. As we extinguish this chalice, may all who gather here be filled with joy and hope, filled with compassion and love. Here may we be filled so that we may pour ourselves out into the world.